Yes. Uh-huh. You know, just thinking about my weight, yeah, and my height, Squim Washington, my hair being gray. Looking at the traffic citation, yes, and looking at the warrants for my arrest, I'm going to sue you for putting me over the legal limit. Now, for every time that you decided that you were going to issue fraudulent identification, yes, to any individual, where the weight is different than their actual weight, and their height is different than what the driver's license said, yes, I'm going to sue you personally in a class action lawsuit. Now, I'm thinking that if I was driving and you pulled me over, yes, yes, and you issued a traffic citation and my weight said 225 pounds, right, instead of the actual 255 pounds that I am, yeah. This traffic citation has what's known as driving under the influence. Yes. Have a point zero 0.08 or higher breath or alcohol, blood alcohol concentration. Yes. Or THC concentration of 5.000 or higher within 2 hours after driving, or be under the influence of or affected by liquor, marijuana, or any drug, or a combination of liquor, marijuana, and any drug. Yes. Now, the truth is, yes, considering 30 pounds weight difference, I would say that you would put me over the legal limit faster, the less I weigh. And it doesn't matter about alcoholism. I happen to have been an alcoholic for the last 25 years, and I've known a lot of people that are alcoholics. Yes, their blood alcohol content is the same. It's the effects of alcohol on their mind. Yes, it is. You could be zero point zero 0.08 and feel like it doesn't really affect you because you've been drinking for the last 20 years. 20 years. But the truth of the matter is, the blood alcohol content of the individual is based upon their actual physical weight. Yes, a 150-pound man, yes, has less blood in his body than a 255-pound man. Yes, and that would mean you'd be over the legal limit of THC concentration. Yes, because of how heavy you are. Yes, instead of right now how much dope you smoke. Now, I'm going to want to sue the police departments. Yes, the sheriff's department in each and every state of the United States for having any knowledge of the issuance of fraudulent identification, because your family never documents anything, do they? Pooch. Now, I know, Squim Washington. Okay. When you put my weight on the actual traffic citation, yes, and you used it as a reason to arrest me when you did know that I wasn't there, yes, and it was issued on January 4th of 2016, officer, yeah. There's a good probability, okay, you would have made me over the legal limits of both the consumption of marijuana, yes, and the consumption of alcohol. Now, today, I want my rights enforced, and I want to know the Department of Transportation's employees, every way station in the United States, and actually, yes, what information they have about me. Because if it says weight 225 pounds, somebody reissued my. Shoot. I'm going to want to use the court system. I'd like to speak to Marilyn. Now, for all the lookalikes, yes, that all got paid for the show, yes, where you decided to serve somebody other than myself on August 27th, yes, did it happen to be the individual that weighs 225 pounds? Ooch, ooch, ooch. Because you said I was crazy. Isn't that right, Mindy Walker? Right now. Didn't you say that, Judge Landis? Right now. Is there any probability, Pooch, that the individual that got served, yes, on August 27th of 2015, yes, was the person that had my fraudulent identification that said 225 pounds and 6 feet tall, instead of my actual identification that's 6 foot two, yes, and 255 pounds. Now, I told you, yes, you did, that it was against the law to issue fraudulent protection orders where someone other than the respondent was served. And since I was served in the Squim Public Library by an individual individual that wasn't the sheriff? Yes. I am wanting to sue for class action lawsuit of using fraudulent identification to convict any person of DUI, or what is it? It's driving under the influence of marijuana. Marijuana. Could you give me the marijuana laws in the nanometers? Is it nanograms? Yes. Juvenile or deferred persecution, prosecution, probationary license, restricted driver's licenses. Now, what? My gosh, your insurance did go up. Why don't we? Oh, look at here. THC marijuana level 5.0 nanograms per milliliter of blood or higher. Considering the number of milliliters of blood in my 250 pound. But I know. But 30 pounds does increase quite a few milliliters of blood. Now I've looked at these Mick readers. Yes, yes. It could be that when you calculate the amount of blood in the physical body of the individual, the actual weight of the person does affect the number of nanograms that they would have in their blood. Yes, it does, putting them over the legal limit of the milliliters of blood in their body. Now, when I look at I'm going to want to use a court today. Just give me all of those that have been arrested for having any marijuana in the nanoliters. And then give me every Mick reader where you said, "Pooch, you